Right, we're live. Hi there, Jess Feldmancer here. Just making a quick video to show you how to make an animated GIF banner. So you can do banner advertising, and there's thousands of places you can put banners. So learning how to make your own banners to advertise whatever it is that you're selling online would be a good thing. So here's a quick video on how to do that. First of all, in order to make an animated GIF, you need to understand that an animated image is made up of several different images. So what we've got here is several images that I want to use in my animated image. And it's starting with a kind of not very happy, downward facing, struggling online kind of image. And then we give the information about the online gateway to unlimited income, which is possible through the virtual profit system. And then I reduce the virtual profit system size and then give the sign up and start today, which is the call to action, which your GIF images all should have. So this is all done in a very basic image manipulation program. This one obviously is PaintShop Pro. It's about, gosh, about 10 years old, this program, or something, even more maybe. But a very simple program, allows you to put in text and all that good stuff. So that's one part. Now, once you've got your images, you have to put them together in a sequence called a GIF image, which is actually images overlaid on each other. And I use the sister program for this, which is an animation shop, and you can get various animation programs free online. GIMP is one of them, GIMP. That's a GIF imaging program as well. So I'm just going to show you this one. They're pretty much the same kind of thing. This one's got a little assistant which does help. So basically we load the assistant and we tell it that we want to use a fill background. And it's all in French here. It's amazing, isn't it? And it's going to repeat the animation indefinitely, which means when it gets to the last image, it rewinds and starts at the first image again, so it just keeps playing. And here it allows you to set an example of how many hundredths of a second each image should be. So if you have 100 hundredths, then that's going to be 1 second per image, which is actually pretty slow. But, you know, we'll let that hang for right now and we'll go on to the next. So then you would basically just choose, holding down the control key, in order to choose numbers of different images all at once, just to pre-select them. And then because I've made all these, basically it would be sensible to put them in the order. So we have 1, 1A, 1B, that kind of makes sense, 7, 7A, and 9, because I deleted an 8. There you go. It's just the way it is. So we put all of those, and there you go. We have a kind of longish image which has the different images all in itself, which kind of doesn't look very useful right now. But when we put them into here, this is actually how it will appear on the screen. See, it plays each one, you know, 1 second, click, click, click. It's like a little PowerPoint slideshow, if you like, but very rapidly. So that's the simplicity of doing it, and then you would just save it, file, save. Let's call it animation. Yeah, there you go. And it's a GIF format. See this graphics interchange CompuServe. It's actually a format that allows multiple images. If you save it in any other image format, the web may or may not like it depending on where you're uploading it to. But so keep it in a GIF format, and that would be fine, but don't save it in a JPEG format because that only has one layer and doesn't animate. So there you go. Here this goes a little wizard, because what it does is it puts all the images together, and if you've got transitions between images, it'll do something, you know, change them and mold them into multiple images. Here I'm just flicking from one image to the next, which is, you know, one way of doing it. So that's one part of it. So let's see if this is the right one. Okay, so I'm just going to finish that off. Now, here's one I prepared earlier, so I'm not going to give you all the wasting time to try to explain all this, but here, I've taken one image, this first image here, and I have applied effects to that image, basically distortion effects. As you can see, it's kind of getting more squashed and wobbly. So this creates, through each image, you create more and more distortion. So when we put that into visualizing what it's going to do, here, let's just move all this stuff down here so we can see what we're talking about. This image now has this effect. So I'll give you 10 seconds. Try to keep this video pretty short. Just to give you the basic idea, you need to start with some basic images, put them together in a form, and then switch between them. Now these images, these squiggly ones, are much shorter duration because you set the duration for each one. And I'll just shut him off so that we're not being distracted. All of these, I've got the first one to give you half a second, 50 hundredths of a second. This will give you half a second. So you've got the first basic impact. And then we go through 12 hundredths of a second for several of the images. That gives an animation. And then, because we want these to stay a little bit longer, I've got 150. So it's a second and a half for each of these two to like get these two images red, basically. Same here. And then a quick little animation, 20 hundredths, just to go from the big to the small part with the call to action, which we then leave sitting there for 2 seconds so that we get some impression on time on it. And then we can run back to the beginning of the first image and it'll just loop. So then when we run that, this is what we get. There you go, virtual profit system, sign up and start today, 1, 2, and there you go, that's the image. So then, that is basically it for the video. Just wanted to show you how that was done. And then in another video, I will show you how to put that into places where you can do banners and do banner advertising. So that'll be another video. But for today, there you go. Get yourself a bunch of images. You can create your own text. If you're being an affiliate marketer, you can usually get information from the seller of the product and you know, clip bits out of their images and stuff, you know, so that you can make sections and create your own banners. Being a unique banner to you, you'll get a lot more than just using perhaps some given banner advertising, which everybody's using the same thing. So, you know, once it's been around the web for a while, people say, oh, I know that one, and they don't bother to click anymore. So this is a way of getting your own unique banners made so you get that edge. Remember, you need that edge. Alright then, so that's it for the GIF animation banners. Check out the other videos, subscribe to the channel, that way or that way, and see you in the next video. Bye for now. Flourish and prosper.